make sure I got this in. Look at that absolute mess behind me. It's probably going to stay that way, unfortunately. Because all those blankets are Bella's. Oh. I'm just talking away and it's not even published. Hey y'all. How are y'all? Okay, just kind of ignore the mess behind me. I don't have volume on, do I? No. Some of that's going to stay there because it's Bella's little area she lays in. Like the 50,000 blankets everywhere. Those are Bella. Alright, so we're going to do rain boots tonight. Let me see. Have I got the... No. Okay. I'm trying to see if I have the chat on. There. Alright. Okay. We got it. Alright. These are the boots. Look how cute they are. They're like pink and turquoise. So, that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, let me see. We have a good view. I think we need to go over that way. And maybe come forward a little bit. Like that. Whoops. Well, maybe that was a little better. Okay. I'll just have to make sure I keep it. There, that's better, that's better. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So I have two of the boots. Aren't they cute? Now, I got these boots from Amazon because everyone was sold out of the boots. And I decided it was worth it to pay a little bit extra because they have this heavy sole in the bottom of them. And so they're not going to fall over like the other ones will. Okay. Now, I have some styrofoam that will, you know, fit in here for our florals. But one thing we're going to do is we're going to take just some paper. This is the craft paper I use. Any paper will work. And what I want to do is fill it up so I don't have to fill it up with styrofoam. Alright, so I just shove it down in there. Probably use a couple pieces. This way, it'll keep it nice and filled out. And I don't have to use styrofoam. So see how it kind of keeps it plumped up like that? Now these have really hard toes, right? So that's one of the reasons why I got this pair. Okay. Let me put just a tiny bit more in. Okay, so when I go live next, we will make Stephanie's monkey kit. I've got it sitting here. There we go. So that's about how much I want. There. Oh, we do need to do witch boots. That would be fun. Okay. We can do that. There. So see, I've got paper in there. Now, I want to see. I think if I cut like just the edge of this off. Sorry. Oh, that was bad. Let's not do it that way. That was really bad. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Alright. So I'm sorry I have been on all week. I've been getting everything situated, and then I just sort of ran out of energy. Okay, so that fits really well. I'm going to kind of cut a little bit of this off. We don't need quite this much. I'm going to tell you what it is. Let's see if this is correct. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, this is about 3.5 by 3.5. Okay, so I cut just a little bit off. All right, but we did get Connor and Mercedes are moved in, and they got a real bed, huh, Connor? Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Connor has a place to sit. Mercedes is in their room working. Y'all, they put her on this terrible shift. Like 2 to 11. That's terrible. Okay. There we go. Okay. So cut that off. What is he doing in there?
I have no idea. Doing VR stuff.
Oh, that would be why. Okay. So I need about there we go. Woo. That's enough to make your hair crawl, isn't it? All right. Okay. So I want it to be fairly flush with the top. I am not going to glue it in because really it'll hold itself in there. Okay. And we are going to use both. Okay. Put away my foam cutter. So how have y'all been? Anything exciting been going on? Okay. I am going to zip tie these together. With a couple of tiny ones. Little tiny ones. These are like little 4-inch zip ties. This way they'll kind of stay together while I'm working on them. There. I don't know what he's doing, but he is having fun. Okay. All right. Got that. Okay. Look how cute those are. We haven't even done anything and they're already cute. Look at that. Okay. I want to show you a couple extra special things I have. I found this. This is a doll umbrella. Look how cute this is. So we'll put this in one of them. It's really cute. You gotta put it all the way up to do it. So they're just called doll umbrellas. And then I have some butterflies. So these are from Festive Creations by Stephanie. Now these have little clips on them. You could also put wire in them. You can, so if you want to put wire, you would just put wire up through the little body, or you could keep the clip on. Okay. Oh, look at that mess I'm making over there. Let's just get that out of there. My floral tape was hanging out in my glue. Okay. Let me show you the florals we got. Okay, so almost all of these are from Stephanie's shop. Okay. Except for this. This came from Sims. So this is the bead grass. Then we have, this one is pink, yellow, and purple. And it is 24-inch flower berry spray B590. Okay. This has got a lot of cute little colors in it. Okay, and I will keep these so I can put them in. We're going to stick with kind of the pink, purple, blue with just little splashes of yellow here and there. So this one is pink. Okay. This is FH04922. Okay. See how pretty those are. I do have this little bit of pink. It's from Hobby Lobby. It's 467159. It's really pretty. Very kind of romantic looking. This is from Sims. This one is CS21961. It's a wildflower. I love these. They're very like delicate. Okay, so we got those. So we have 2 boots to do, so I wanted to have enough. This is our splash of the blue that kind of matches our, it's a little bit different than the turquoise. Kind of hard to find turquoise flowers. So this is FH788414. But it's close enough that it will be fine. Okay. I have 2 of several of these. Like I have 2 of the purple, 2 of the blue. Okay. Then I have this with the blue. Okay. Alright. And I have this with the purple. I don't know if we'll use all of these. And then I have, this is, I think it's a sage bush, but it's really cute. Can you see that? This one is PF1647. If we need extra, we'll add these in, and I'll give you those numbers if I decide we're going to add them in. But we're going to, oh, and this. We're going to start with these, and then we'll see how much we need after we get this in. Okay. All right. So everybody ready for Easter? Anybody have big plans? I forgot to tell you this one. This one is from Carolina Pottery. 30356BL. I don't know why they put those right on the stem. Makes it hard to get it off. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to start cutting some of this stuff off so we can easily put it in. I have these shorter and I have these longer. Okay. So see, these are the longer ones. They're the same thing, they're just longer. Okay. And these can be pushed up like that or spread out, so you can kind of do them any way you want. And there's a lot more stem than you would think there is, so you can actually kind of get them in there pretty well. Okay, so you can see how long the stem is. All right. Just get some of these kind of cut off a little bit. These usually separate into 3s, like that. Ooh, that is tough. Okay. Let's see about this this one? This one, yep. So this kind of separates into 3s. There's 1. Wow. Okay, I don't think I need that much. Okay. So this is fun. It has a little bit of kind of some stick in it. A little bit of sticks in it. See that? Has just kind of some little wispies in there, like that. There. Okay. I think I'm gonna cut these too. Okay. So you can see this is pretty tall. I think what we'll do is cut them about that tall. So this is like, oh, about 8 inches. Okay, so then we can really get even more out. Okay. Okay. Cut this one down in here. Let's cut a little bit of this up so I can cut this into several pieces. Like that. Oh, somehow I missed this tag. Okay. And then this. There. All right. So since I have 2 of them, I kind of want to take the greenery and separate it. 1, 2, 3. I have 1 extra. Okay, so I'll set that aside. Okay, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. Okay, 1 extra. We'll set that aside. We'll do a little bit of this longer one. I know, aren't they cute? Okay. So these longer ones, I can kind of bend them over and kind of have them come out a little bit. Kind of start in the corner there. This corner. I think I might need to raise y'all up a little bit. Yeah, there. Now you can see better. Okay. All right, and then I want to do this corner. And that corner. There. All right. Bella, quit trying to go see Mr. Muffins. Bella really wants to go in there and see the cat. She's about to die. Okay, there's 1. Okay. This is a long one, right? Yeah. Okay. And this one. Right back here. All right, there we go. So now we've kind of established the height. I know, aren't they cute? Yeah, we're not doing eggs this year either. Okay, so I'm gonna put a few of these in, like 2. Kind of right in the middle. Down a little bit. There we go. So I don't want it to be higher than this. Okay. All I'm doing is kind of getting some greenery in there. Okay, we'll do the other one. So this side, I'm going to turn it so you can see it. There. There. All right, now I want to put a little bit of this in. Oh, I know, but you'll be okay, Bella. Okay. Put this kind of here. Whenever you're doing florals, you always want to have multiple different types of greenery and different colors. Different colors of green. It really helps to make it look more natural. Okay. Alright, let's get the other side in. So one kind of here, there. One on the other side. Okay. Alright, then we're going to hold, you know, one of each of these. Okay, let's put in some of the color. Yeah, my boys are just kind of, they're over it. And my niece, she'll do it before she gets here, so. Alright, I want to put some of this in. I want to push it up a little bit. I don't want it to be too tall. Okay. So I want it to kind of be the height of this short one, this short grass, because this is more of a filler bush. So we don't want it to be too long. There we go. So the filler bushes will kind of stay at the height of the low grass. And then our more like these will kind of come up a little bit higher. Okay, like these. See, they'll come up a little bit higher. What I do is just kind of keep them pulled down a little bit. Right? Yeah, eggs were affordable then. That's so funny. That's so right. That's just terrible. That is not funny, but it is funny. Okay. So I'm just kind of doing one side, then the other side. That way I can kind of keep them even. Okay. Alrighty. There. Kind of put this one there. And let's put this one. So I'm cutting a good inch off the bottom of these. There. See how I have them so that they're kind of coming out a little? Okay. This one. I love this with these little ones. I love those. Okay. I want to put this towards the front. Okay. Oh, and I didn't show you this is our little ribbon. Look at that. It's so cute. Okay. I love these filler flowers. Okay. This one feels like it's missing a piece. Okay. Okay, so this side over here. That. Okay, and then we'll do this side. I don't know what they're playing, but it's funny. So it doesn't have to be in the same spot on the other side. It just needs to be on the other side. Yeah, I got this from Stephanie. It's RGC 143729. Okay. Isn't this pretty? This is so pretty. All right. I want these to go up a little taller, but you can see that it's not very tall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these. This is a floral stick. It has wire on it. So what you do is you just take it, you twist the wire around. So this is in place of a pick, like a pick machine. But see, the pick machine you can only get so far. You can get these pretty long. And then you just use some florist tape and cover it, and it'll keep it covered nice and tight and nice and secure. See, and then I can get the length I need. So these I think are 3 inches, right? They're 4. They're 4 inches. Okay. They have a little point on them. This way I can get this up to the height that I want it. So you see how it's now taller than the rest? So that's what I want. So to achieve that, we're just going to use that little stick. Okay. That way I can make those focal flowers tall. I want those to be tall. I saw those scented marshmallow peeps. Those look cool. Okay. There we go. Here we go. All right. So see how it just kind of covers it? Allows it to be nice and tall. Alright, so see how pretty that looks with that little bit up tall? Okay. So remember, I have 2 of those. So I'm going to do the same thing with these. And you can get these pretty short and really long. That's why I like them. No, she still hasn't sent them off. She said, but you know you can make them all year. So, okay. I'll make them when I get them. She's so funny. I'll make them. And then I'm going to probably pack it up and send it back to her. There we go. Okay. All right. I want to put this one kind of towards the back, like that. Oh, that's so pretty. Now we're going to do the other side. Okay. Then I can get a good 4 inches on it. Yes, she is. That's so funny. It's okay. It's the thought that counts, not the timing. Okay, put this one towards the back. There. Oh, see how cute that is. The boots came from Amazon. I will put a link in the description once I figure out what all I'm putting in it. So, okay. There we go. Okay. So let's put a little bit more of the blue. I want to put some in the front right here. Okay. Aren't the boots adorable? And then I want to put one in the back here. Okay. There we go. Okay. There. Pretty. Yeah, last I saw you were loving your job. I'm so glad. Okay. Now, I want to put a little bit of this in. So it's basically like 4 pieces. So we'll do the same thing and make them a little bit longer. Okay. Because I think these would be really pretty tall. Okay. Alright, so just remember, just use your little sticks. Yeah, it's going to look so cute. You look at the little umbrella I found to put in it. Isn't that cute? It's been years since I've did one of these, and I don't think I've ever done 2 at once. But I like 2 together. This will look cute on the porch, I think. There we go. Okay. So let's put this kind of in the middle. I want it to be about the same height as the purple. Okay. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Okay. I know that umbrella is so cute. I think we're probably going to use one of these sticks with the umbrella to get it a little height. Okay. So these are wired so I can bend them a little. I'm walking into my own glue strings. All right, let's put it kind of over here. I like that. Okay, I want to put the other 2 towards the inside. Okay. All right. And as I recall, these are pretty inexpensive. Oh, I hope it's not. Bella tore her ACL. She has a big lump. That's what it ended up being. But thankfully, we do not have to have the ridiculously expensive surgery. Because I about croaked when they said how much that would be. I know, right? Oh my gosh. If we had to get Bella's ACL fixed, it was going to be $4,000. It's like, oh, that's a lot. Okay. All right. So this one is going to go inside there, like that. And this one as well. See how nice it is to be able to put them up taller where you want. Oh, those colors are so pretty. All right. So we have these, which are so cute. I really like this. I want to put these kind of a little bit closer to the bottom. Okay. So some will be kind of coming up, some will be closer to the bottom. Okay. Back here. See, aren't those cute? And they have those little wispy things coming out. I like that. Okay, let's put two on the other side. Certainly doesn't have to be in the same place. I usually just kind of decide where I want to put it based on, you know, what I think needs something. So if I see like a kind of bald spot, I would say, then that's where I put it. Like a spot I think needs just a little something. Like this here is coming out farther than this. So I want to put one kind of in the middle. Okay. And here. There. Okay. Let's see this one on the other side. Okay. There we go. Alright, and then I've got two small ones. Whew, my allergies. How have y'all been with all the pollen? Ooh, that pollen. Pollen's enough to take you out. There. There we go. Okay. So I still have these two, but we're going to kind of wait to put those in. It probably would, just because of the height of the box. This would be something you would want to make and sell locally, probably. Or just make for yourself. Alright, let's see. I think I really... These are the parts that I love. Wow, that is really stuck together. I think they're twisted together, maybe. Oh, they are. Okay. Okay. I like that. I will save these and use them, but not in this. Okay. These are the parts that I really, really like. These. Right here. So I kind of put these together. I can see we're using lots of sticks today. Okay. Oh, baseball. Oh. Oh, that's miserable. I sure hope it's nothing serious. Something they can just take off and move on. All right, now. There. So you see how this just kind of just goes in different areas? That's what we want. Then it doesn't look like it's all clumped together. It's the way these are, which I think is great, because that's really what we want. We want it to be so that it's kind of separating out, spreading out, and then it looks more like it's multiple pieces instead of just one. There. Okay. Where's my little stick? Oh, there it is. Me too. I'm working on some new signs. I just made quite a few today. What kind are you looking for? Oh. You want the rectangular? I can definitely do that. I've been on a rectangular kick lately. Did I have any of those that I printed today? I'll show you. None of them are patriotic, but I'll kind of show you. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I think I might only have... Oh, yeah. Let's see, I did. Isn't that pretty? Look at these. You know I had to do a purple version. But then I have the 7x9s. I can do those. 8x10, I can do those. I have a long, slender one, but I don't remember what the measurement is. Okay. This one, kind of separate it. Just put a couple little pieces around. Me too. I love, well, you know I love purple, so. Okay. But I'll be happy to make a patriotic one. I've been kind of stuck on those lately. I really like them. They're so easy to design with. Okay, so let's put these together. Okay. Because they'll go on wreaths, they'll go on grapevines, they'll go on anything. That's what makes them great. Okay. Oh yeah, look at this. It's a round one, but oh, I have to get rid. I'm obsessed with this one. Look at that. It's so pretty. And then look at the ribbon. Of course, I did it because I like the ribbon. I was like, oh, I like that ribbon. I'm going to have to make something to match that. Oh, okay. I will make some. I think Carson is feeling very passionate about whatever he's talking about. What are you playing? 4? Connor.
Huh?
What are you playing?
4?
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. So Bella's sitting over here.
She is obsessed with coming in to see Mr. Muffins.
But he's
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's like they're both sitting in the same position, staring at the door.
They really want to see each other.
I know. They're so cute. I'm gonna break it.
Okay. Look how cute this is. I love this. Okay, now I need to start to fill in around kind of the edges so you can't see the, I love it too. So you can't see the little styrofoam in here. I'm thinking, okay, so we have some of this left. Okay, the sage. So this would be, I think, a good cover. All right, so you can see you can kind of pull these apart. You can cut it. So we have several pieces. Bella, you just can't stand it. You just want to see that kitty, huh? I know. Okay. There we go. There. All right. So I'll kind of put it in close to the bottom, and then it's going to just cover where we see any of the styrofoam. So you see, like right in here. So you see how you can kind of spread that out and then it doesn't show so much. See that? Okay. You got yourself a new buddy, Bella. Okay. She is steady watching that area. Okay. All right. Okay, now I have this little flower that has this greenery on it. I want to see if I like that. Yeah, that's pretty. I think I'm gonna have to kind of break it up though, because I'm not sure there would be enough to go all the way around if I didn't. This one is 82396 PK. I really like the greenery on it. She has not, and she wants to so badly. She just stands at the door. She wants to come. She wants him to come out so bad. She keeps going over there to check to see if he's come out. And the funniest thing is, he is sitting by the door as well. So, they are really wanting to meet each other, I think. Okay, so see how I just have like a couple there? This way I can kind of use more and spread them around the bottom. We do want them to be, you know, pretty short. You could also just put moss there if you didn't want to have to fill in. So it's really up to you how you kind of cover an area like this. I usually put a little glue on the end of the one that doesn't have that little stem piece. Yeah. Well, we've been, you know, putting it off a little bit because, you know, it was kind of traumatic for Mr. Muffins to move, so we don't want to put too... I know, he's in there. You're okay. Can you hear her whining? I think it's because he's sitting at the door and she knows it. that's cute. Bella would not play hard to get. She'd be right up in there. The few times they've been fairly close to each other, Mr. Muffins has hissed at her, but she didn't do anything. She just kind of stood there looking. She's a, you know, part beagle, so she's very curious. She's a very curious dog. I really don't think she would have a problem with him. But we want to be cautious, just so neither one of them has a problem. Because you just never know. Okay. This one. Okay. Do these two. Yeah, this is doing really well. And cutting it up allows me to get enough in there to cover. Okay. And it's cute. Okay. Alright. So cute. Let me see. All right. There. Okay, let's see. I think we need a little bit more right in this front area. Well, I think we're going to be good. Okay, I have 2 left. I might as well go ahead and put them in there. Okay. So now I'm just looking to see where you might be able to see in there and just put it there. Oh, right back here. There's a big old spot in the back. Let's fix that. Okay. Oh, much better. Okay. I want to put a couple little of the fern kind of in the middle here, and then that'll be it. Just the ribbon and the umbrella. Okay. Put this one kind of inside there. Okay. And this one kind of inside there. Okay, so you can see you can't really see. See how I just kind of put it all around the base? See that? Okay. Now, nope, I just zip tied the little handles together. So I want to take a long one, this, and I want it to be fairly tall. All right. This maybe. Okay. I'm gonna kind of put it right in the middle. There. Because I want it to be consistent kind of all the way through it. Okay. There. Just kind of spread them out. This one I'm going to put kind of in here. There. See how that just kind of adds a little bit of that in the middle? Okay. All right. Last thing, I want to put these two in the middle. And then we're just going to do our bow and our umbrella. So see, the umbrella we'll kind of put in the back here like this. Okay, so I'm thinking if I put the stick in here, I could attach it maybe. Think I'll glue it in there. Alright, so we're gonna let that kind of set up for a minute. Okay, let's get these ready. I'm using the stick in there because it's just thicker, and so I just kind of twisted the wire around it to make it thicker. Whoops. Okay. Glue strings in my face. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Here. And here. Yep, Amazon's where I got this. They're doll umbrellas. Is that what you got? Doll umbrellas? Yeah, that's what it is. It's a doll umbrella. Okay. Let me see if I move y'all back a little bit, if you can see this a little better. Okay. Yeah, okay, so see how I want to put this in the middle here, like that, and then same thing with the other one, but maybe a little bit this way. There. See, now we have a little in the middle. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Well, let's get them squashed down. Okay, now let's make a bow. Oh. Feels like it's pretty good. I'm gonna put tape on it anyways. I'm putting some floral tape around it, even though I glued them together. No, so there's no pattern, but I will tell you this. Okay, so when you're doing these, you want your focal flowers to be kind of the tallest. The best way to do it is to kind of scale it down. So like tall, and then medium, and then lower. So that way you just kind of have good balance. And just stand back and look at it and see if it looks like you need to put, you know, something a little bit taller or shorter. Okay. So see how we have it all attached together? And then we're gonna, oh, that is so cute. Okay, let's do a bow. That's cute. Hold on, it's showing the little piece. Okay. Oh, and I forgot we could put a couple of the little butterflies in. All right. So we got our little rainbow ribbon. Well, we're happy you're here. Okay. All right, so I'll start out with a little dovetail. See how cute that is? I love it. Now, really and truly, you don't need a big bow for something like this, just because it's already so pretty. But let's do about a 10-inch tail. Okay, then we'll do maybe 5-inch loops, and we will twist one side. Okay, so let's twist this one. We just pick it up and flip it over. Doesn't matter which way, this way or this way, doesn't matter. So I'm just doing 3 loops. And it's really cute. This says, rain showers bring flowers, spring flowers. Okay. Let's get our zip tie. Get it under. Pull it out. There's our indention. So you just want to keep it in the indention. Now, a lot of people will tie wire around this, and I will use a little floral wire in the back here. You have options on how to attach this. Okay. So you can use this to attach it. Right, just by putting it in the front. Why does that one look so long? There, okay. There. Or you can use the pin. Pick. The pick. I said pin. Pick. Alright, so usually what I do is I'll twist it off. That. I like to use the stick because I just know it's gonna go in there and it's gonna stay in there and I'm not gonna have a problem. Because it's very frustrating when you use the wire and the wire doesn't stay like it's supposed to. That's really frustrating. Go back up a little. Okay. And the florist tape really helps. It helps to hold it all together. Nothing's gonna come loose. Okay, you can cut this wire off. Okay. Alright, and then we'll just cover it with our little tape here. And I do leave a little bit of room because this stick cannot bend, but the wire can. So, when I put the stick in, I can bend the wire like that. See? And then the bow will be going down like I want it to. Oops, I pulled it right off. I pulled it off. That was not good. Hold on. Where is my wire? What is my wire? It's in here. Okay. Yeah, be careful not to pull it too hard, because you will pull it off like I just did. It can happen. I'm just going to take some wire and wire it back on. Okay. Bella is steady looking over there to see if they're coming out. She is just so sure they're going to come out. And she's going to see them. I think that's actually Carson coming out. There we go. Okay. So see, I have it wired on there. Now, we will use our floral tape. There we go. All right, let's try this again. There. That did it. Look how cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's look at it. This is so cute. Look. Oh my gosh. I love the little umbrella. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. This little piece, I want to kind of go up here. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Oh, that's so cute. See, I'm hoping that Mr. Muffins and Bella will be big friends. We'll see. All right, that was fun. Next, we're gonna make, when I come back on, we're gonna make the monthly, Stephanie's monthly kit. I haven't seen what it is yet. Ooh. Ooh, those are fun. Look at those. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, that'll be fun. Oh, there's peach in here. Look. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so that'll be what we make next. Yep. And I still have to make the patriotic set, and then I listed the 2 others, so we'll make those as well. All right. Thank you. I hope y'all have a great night. If I can motivate myself, I'll be on tomorrow. I know I have a lot of lives to make up. But as you can see, I have gotten a lot of it put up. So it's I'll have to do a live and show y'all where I stashed all my craft room stuff. I got creative. So Some is in here, some is in the garage. And there's even a little in my closet. All right. Well, I hope y'all have a great night. And I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow. Definitely not Sunday because it's Easter. And we'll have a brood full. But this was a lot of fun. I'm glad I came on and hung out. That makes it fun. All right, y'all have a great night. And I will see you guys either tomorrow or Monday. All right. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a good one. And happy Easter if I'm not on tomorrow. Bye.